Today I am in Hollywood, where the social service efforts have multiplied greatly since COVID. They have partnered with local organizations that provide daily pallets of food, with many thousands being served. Hollywood Temple Youth and Home League meet weekly via Zoom, but their biggest ministry days are open-air Sundays, when they prepare 7 pallets of food and take it to the streets and hold open-air meetings. They preach the gospel, pray for those who need it, then they pass out the food boxes. They see anywhere from 100 to 150 people on Sundays. They have a great group of volunteers who were the original recipients of the food distributions last year. Some have never stepped foot in a church, but are now part of the core family. Please pray for Lieutenants Freddie and Michelle Miranda and the Hollywood Temple Corps, specifically for the recently opened Access Center for the Homeless and a proposed shelter due to open later this year.
In the Word of God, we read a story about a young man who suffered great loss. He was born to a father that loved him dearly. In fact, he was his father's favorite son, and everyone around him knew it, especially all of his brothers. Of course, I'm speaking about Joseph. He was known as the dreamer because of God's divine revelation over his life. Even though his dreams may have caused him extreme loss and grief, it was his dreams that provided hope in times of trouble. It grew his faith to the point where he never once stopped believing that God can make a way where there was no way, that he can open a door where there's only a wall. Joseph's brothers not only were looking to kill Joseph, they wanted to kill his dreams as well. But God used all of the hardships Joseph endured to bring hope to a nation, to bring life to many, and to bring peace and restoration even to the lives of his brothers who had hated him so. This past year, I think we've all experienced loss in one way or another. Some have lost livelihoods, others health. Many have lost loved ones. Perhaps you've lost your hope, your vision, dare I say, your dreams. Perhaps the hatred that the world has for you only exists because you have God's favor, and that might have brought you sorrow. I want to encourage you today and remind you that God's favor and love will make a way for you in the darkest of nights. He will hide you in his shelter in the day of trouble. He will conceal you in the cover of his tent. He will set your feet upon the rock, and he will bring you rest. Because God's plan for you is perfect. God's desire for you is good, even though we might not be able to see that right now. You are God's chosen one, and you have God's favor.
You are here, moving in on me. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, moving in on me. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you.